And this is Ken Kraetzer for CBSI at the Hudson Valley Direct Marketing Association meeting today in Greenwich, Connecticut. And one of the speakers came in from all the way from Boulder, Colorado, Will Clayton from Wiland, to speak to the event. We talked about some of the factors in online digital marketing versus the traditional marketing that some of us have been doing for decades. And Will, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Tell us a little bit about what you see at Wiland as far as some of the factors people need to consider when they're doing online digital marketing.
Sure. And I guess by way of background, I come out of traditional online marketing. So building ad servers, working with anonymous data segments. And one of the reasons I was super excited to come to Wiland is because of the cooperative nature of it. Wiland, as a data co-op, receives transactions from thousands of contributing members. So we have a very good picture of consumer behavior, not just within a single company, but longitudinally across lots and lots of their purchases over time and within different industries. And so one of the things that we've been doing in the last few years in online marketing is what I like to call online, I call it digital direct marketing. So digital direct marketing is the ability through online channels to talk to specific individual consumers. And the only thing that makes that work is having an effective list of those consumers before you start the campaign. So to combine Wiland's insight into consumer behavior and individual consumers, and then marry that with emerging technologies in digital, we're doing some really, really exciting things with digital direct marketing.
One of the points that the panel developed was that the way you market to a customer to acquire them the first time may be different than how you market to them as they are an ongoing customer. That traditional methods seem to still work very well. What's your thought there?
Sure, and I think we're even seeing changes in that behavior in strictly online channels. When I started in online in '99 doing online marketing, if we put an offer in front of you that was compelling and showed a product, you'd click on that ad and you'd probably go and buy it. And when we look at people's behavior now, if I show you something, you're probably not going to just click it and buy it. You're going to go online, you're going to use Google search to find out, is this company for real? You can go look at potentially reviews, social, what do my friends think of this? You're going to go through a lot of different media, and it happens very, very quickly before you arrive at my website. And you may not get to my website by clicking. Most people don't. And so recognizing that consumer behavior, and that can happen out of my catalog as well. Get the catalog, same process. I need to be responsible for all of those touch points in order to account for how are people getting there.
One of the questions that came up was budgeting, about whether you acquire a customer through traditional methods or online, or when you're trying to market to them for a second or third time. Attribution was kind of brought up. What are your thoughts about how you allocate a budget between traditional and online methods?
So I think there's two questions in there, and budget, we're always going to allocate by testing. Anybody who feels like they can come into it up front and chop that budget up and go is probably being naive, especially in digital, where we can have results tomorrow and we can have refined campaigns at the same time. So that's one thing, is budgeting. We always test. We find out where is it working, and then we reallocate. And the second issue that you talked about is attribution. And fortunately, we have a benefit there. Online channels have been fighting for attribution for years. And we've started to see some solutions that help us to isolate. Did paid search bring that? Did retargeting bring that? Did some top of funnel activity bring that? So digital has already been through a number of conflicts, digital channel conflict. How many people are taking credit for it? So we have some solutions there. The way that we do that between channels is just good direct marketing. I can do a holdout sample, and then within that holdout sample, I see what do all of my other marketing activities, what are they doing? That's the baseline. And what is this marketing activity doing on top of that? So we really can measure lift of an individual activity isolated from all the others, and it works really well.
And Will Clayton, just tell us a little more about Wiland, a very well-known company for a long time in direct marketing and digital.
So again, Wiland is a co-op, which excited me to have data. I worked at Experian, and we did some interesting things with data, but I don't think the market was ready for us. And going to Wiland and being able to take those audiences that are created to be effective in direct mail, direct marketing, and being able to take them online and now having the tool set to talk to those specific individuals, very, very powerful. And Wiland's committed to digital. We don't want to abandon or help people feel like we aren't committed to their success in direct mail. But one of the points that came out in today's discussions is that there's no such thing anymore as a siloed digital versus a siloed direct mail. This is integrated marketing, and that's what we're looking to help people do.
Well, if you would just tell us a little bit, how'd you get into this field and end up at Wiland?
So those are also two different questions. So I was an educator at one point, and I love helping people to recognize opportunities, to understand what we're doing there. I actually started in tech support, working with ad servers way back in the day, and learning to help those people understand what is the ad server doing, what can it do, what can't it do. And then I have been through a number of different technologies and companies in there. We did some behavioral targeting, local marketing. We've done mobile, and coming to Wiland again at the end. So I came out of ad serving, and understanding that technology has helped us to be very effective in taking those lists online and working with them.
Absolutely. Will Clayton from Wiland, thank you for coming in to visit us all the way from Boulder, Colorado, and speaking at the Hudson Valley Direct Marketing Association.
Thank you, Ken.
This is Ken Kraetzer for CBSI at the Hudson Valley Direct Marketing Association meeting in Greenwich, Connecticut.